Hello everyone and welcome to the midweek video. I'm working more on the animation, and in this case I do not work on the animation, I work on the scenery for the animation. So I thought I'm doing this specific animation to fighters, and I wanted this to be a bit more... I wanted it to be a bit more than just like two fighters in an empty space, just facing off. So what I decided to do is I want to make some background. So for the next for the next time, I will go back and forth between modeling some background stuff, modeling some making some of the animation, back and forth, going around, also making some other stuff in between, so my Discord isn't entirely deprived of content. I'm also looking more into fluid animations. I'm getting Fluidus to run, I'm getting Fluidus to do what I wanted to do, and there is a chance I am putting this in the animation with like a what do you call it in English? The places where the water is going in cities. Not a river, the other thing. Well, not a well, a fountain. A fountain is what we're looking for. Yeah, so there is the chance I'm actually doing like a fountain in this. I'm not entirely 100% sure if I do, but yeah, we'll see. For now, I wanted to do one part of the scenery. There's basically, I want this to be a courtyard. I want to be there a few pieces of scenery around. One of them is like this entry to a mansion. This is basically just a facade, just a front for the building. There's no actual building behind it. There will be, the other stuff I have planned so far is a barn, a gate, like a big gate, and some kind of medievalish building that I will see if I make them, how I make them. This is obviously not finished. The windows are still missing, and some kind of probably balcony and second level, second floor to this. And yeah, I'm basically taking this relatively slow. I want this to look good, so I'm taking a break every now and then. And this is how far I basically got today. I built the central thing that I wanted to for this. I will make more to this, so I have an actual thing to present. Again, this is just scenery for the scene. There will not be that much detail to it. I will leave it at a level where I feel good. Also, the scenery pieces will be swappable, so I can basically use them to make new stuff from it. Like I can make different buildings, or I can rearrange them to make the impression of a different scenery or something like that. Yeah, this is my foray into actually making scenery and models for that. Because yeah, at some points I actually want to be able to make that and use that in other endeavors and stuff. Was an interesting thing to do today. Because I obviously ran into some very interesting issues. For example, I made the balustrade, or the railing, I don't know what you call it, from different pieces, and then I ran into the issue that for one I have to curve them, which you have seen, so that means I have to alter this stuff, and also that I have to close some of it but not all of it, and I have to make this look goodish. Like, it doesn't have to have too much detail, but it should have enough detail to work. Then I had the issue with the stairs, where I was like, okay, how do I make the balustrade for these stairs, because it has to have a balustrade, it has to have one of these pieces, it just needs to look good. And yeah, I ran into some not issues, but I had to adapt a lot to make this work and to make this fit. And it is by far not perfect, but I'm happy with how this looks right now, and I will make sure I finish this one in the next coming days. There is a lot of time over Easter that I can work on this, so I will most likely finish up with this piece. I will most likely get a few more steps done in the animation, and then I will go on to make the other buildings or parts that I want for this. The render at the end also has a character that is not directly related to the render. At least I think there is no direct relation right now. This is supposedly just the two characters. The third character might hang around or might hang in the background. I have not fully decided yet, but yeah, for now it is just there, just existing in the back of this. We're going towards making the door. I can talk a bit more about the different details of this. I actually grabbed the AI again, the Stable Diffusion model, to like just render me a few doors that I could use as reference for this specific thing. And yeah, one of the things that I found very quickly was that, hey, the doors usually are like not square, they're usually like rounded, so I actually like was a bit too quick to cut away all the parts, and I should have like deleted stuff, or I could have altered this door to make it round on the top. But I decided I'm just gonna use it as it is. It is a relatively small detail to have the door not rounded, but instead square, and it doesn't really do anything with the scene so far. I just have to make sure that everything stays kind of coherent. Like if I were to make different doors in different parts of the building, it would look a bit weird. So I have to make sure that this works out. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually put a second like I will most likely for this set piece I will make different pieces. Like the next area that will have a balcony will be separate, so I can basically add it or I can leave it. I will make a second wall that I can attach left and right to this, so it so I have basically a kit of different building pieces that I can put together to have different buildings set up, or that have, yeah, they can make different buildings from the same pieces. So it's basically like like a toolkit where I can just choose what kind of building I want to make this time. And yeah, that's it basically for what I did. I made this model. It took me about an hour to get this far as I'm right now, or as I'm at the finish. This is all the time I can or want to spare right now for this. So yeah, this will take time, and I will have to look that I actually go back to the whole making models, making renders thing every now and then, so I don't completely forget it. In other news, I'm also looking more into Fluidus, so I actually will try to incorporate that in any way I can. We'll see about that in the future. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully on the weekend. Bye!